not be aware of this, but the independent living movement actually started right here in the Bay Area. Hello everyone, I'm Barbara Rogers and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me in the studio now is Bryon MacDonald. He is Program Director of the Employment and Disability Benefits Initiative, and thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
What is the Employment and Disability Benefits Initiative?
It is a national program, part of WID's Center on Economic Growth, which is the part of WID that is both doing public policy work at the national level and then field practice work in 6 or 7 states right now, and nationally with veterans, providing websites that explain in plain language the nuts and bolts of benefit programs as Americans with disabilities go back to work.
Okay. And you actually have a university or a campus that is at a BART station or over a BART station.
Exactly right. The Ed Roberts campus is where the World Institute of Disability is located. And we are one of the founding partners of the Ed Roberts campus. Ed, as you just alluded, was a father of the independent living movement, which started in Berkeley. And the campus has 6 or 7, or I think 8 nonprofit organizations focused on various aspects of disability life, culture, arts, legal services, independent living services. And WID is focused both on public policy, nationally and internationally, as well as field practice work, as I said, providing people with the exact right information at the right time around disability benefits as they transition to careers in the workplace.
I would imagine now with so many people coming back from the military with disabilities that the need for these kinds of services has really grown.
Exactly right. We launched in 2012 vets101.org, which is a national website dedicated strictly for veterans and their families and service providers who serve vets. And it is a plain language portal for beginners. Much of the jargon you see on the internet around benefits is written for lawyers, by lawyers. But our services are meant to write to the layperson who is just beginning the journey of understanding what supports are out there from the federal and state government as they transition to civilian life if they're a veteran, or they're transitioning from school to work if they're a civilian with a significant disability.
What is the WID Center for Economic Growth?
It is a umbrella section of WID that is focused primarily on economic equity. While we have aspects that relate to healthcare as well, the CEG is focused at the national level with a policy initiative called CareerAccess. It is seeking to reform the Social Security disability program, primarily for youth. In the current SSI program, for example, which is a program for low-income youth, the Social Security disability policy asks the youth, prove to us you cannot work and we'll give you a benefit. Well, we think that is the most wrong-headed public policy you could think of for a youth who's 18 growing up with a disability. The question should be from Social Security, what supports can we give you so that you can start your career along the same timeline as your non-disabled peers? The CareerAccess.org website will show your viewers where that project is, our CareerAccess.org, mind you. And it is a policy that we are collaborating, a policy initiative we're collaborating with the National Council on Independent Living. Policy works in Florida. And we have had many discussions on Capitol Hill around the initiative. Okay. And we are seeking funding for pilot projects. All
right. Well, we're out of time, but thank you so much for coming in, and your website will be on the screen, so if anyone wants to get in touch with you.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us for another edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I hope you'll be with us again next time. Bye-bye.